This is the download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news of the business of podcasting, brought to you by Spreaker from iHeart. I'm Manuela Bedoya, in for Tom Webster. Here's what you need to know for today, Monday, September 11th. PodPod reports on a study that shows over half of business owners are daily podcast listeners. New research from podcast production company Lower Street, partnered with Content FX, looks at the impact of business-to-business or B2B podcasting. The study was built from the listening habits of 511 senior-level individuals in the business sector of the U.S. and U.K. 51% of respondents listen to podcasts daily. 36% of respondents use podcasts to learn new things, and 43% use them as their primary source of information. Similarly to the sentiment of Tom Webster's recent article titled "The Podcast You Want to Make," Lower Street presents the study results as an indication B2B podcasting has their target audience into account when creating and promoting content. Next, from insider intelligence, influencer spend is growing faster than social ad spend. According to eMarketer data, influencer marketing ad spend outpaced social media ad spending last year, with influencer marketing having a 20.3% positive change and social only getting 5.1% positive change. This year, influencer marketing is predicted to have 14% positive growth, while social ad spend only receives 4.1%. That's good news for podcasting, a haven for influencer marketing. A report from High Times, the first cannabis ads are coming soon to Spotify. Cresco Labs Inc., a Chicago-based marijuana company, has announced it will be the first cannabis company to run ads for cannabis products on Spotify. The ad will be a 30-second audio creative and an in-app digital banners that drive Spotify users to the e-commerce platform of Sunnyside, Cresco's dispensary chain. The campaign will geo-target Spotify listeners in Illinois, where the sale and marketing of cannabis is legal on a state level. With this move into Spotify, Cresco is investing in podcasting to the tune of around 15% of their marketing budget. From Ad Exchanger, why Facebook, Google, and Amazon are embracing media mix modeling. With the slow death of third-party cookies comes the evolution of measurement. One method seeing a big comeback is one with roots back to the 1960s. That's media mix modeling, which uses statistical models to analyze sales and media spend data. Google, Amazon, and Meta have all either developed apps to automate the MMM process for brands or will soon. Unfortunately, this recreates the issue of companies effectively grading their own measurement homework, as the tools are built by the same company handing out first-party data to brands. Industry-wide standards and ad tech transparency will be the path forward in a world where not all measurement is created equal. And for our last story from The Verge, YouTube is planning to remove some ad controls for creators. The most popular platform for podcast listening is changing how ads work on videos. Starting in November, the YouTube Studio backend will remove individual ad controls for pre-roll, post-roll, including skippable and non-skippable ads. Instead, if pre- and post-rolls are enabled, YouTube will automatically decide whether to serve skippable or non-skippable ads. Mid-roll ad controls will remain the same, with a future update adding the ability to run both automatically inserted mid-rolls and manually timed ads. Currently, creators can only do one or the others. As for the rest of the news, Reuter CRO Eric Dantez appears on the Digiday podcast to discuss political advertising and AI's role in the company. Universal Music Group has reached a deal with French music streamer Deezer to pay high-traffic artists more per stream. Digiday covered sports streamer DAZN's cautious journey into programmatic advertising, and an agency expert shares 5 current ad trends to pay attention to. Be sure to check out the links to every article mentioned right in your podcast listening app or at soundsprofitable.com, where you can also subscribe to the newsletter version. The download is written and produced by Brian Barletta, Gavin Gaddis, and Tom Webster, and hosted on Art19. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Manuela Bedoya. Download us again tomorrow.